Hi everyone, it's Marissa, and I want to talk to you about my top picks for elementary age kids right now. I'm going to start with some nonfiction here. So this is our Usborn Beginners series. There are a whole bunch of different titles in this series, and it's designed for kids that are just starting to learn to read. So there's lots of white space, lots of illustrations, and not as intimidating as having a ton of words per page. This is our Usborn Discovery series. It's also designed for younger readers, but as you can see, it's a little bit more advanced. More words per page. Just as many illustrations and just as cool, but more words per page. We also have Space and Special Forces. We have a bunch of titles like this, nonfiction, really cool, really informative. This one has really neat pictures of satellites and pictures from space and things like that. This one, Special Forces, is all about what the Special Forces are and how you get into the Special Forces and what they do. That's really cool for like the military buff in your family. Homework help type things. We have these, this is one of our learning wrap-ups books, and this is called Spin and Match. And this is for reading comprehension, and the way that it works is you read the story, and you get to a point where there are questions, and you have to turn the circles so that the colors match the answer that you want, and then you turn the page, and you can check your answers. So that's really good for reading comprehension. This is one of our new books, and I love it. Lift the Flap Times Tables. And it seriously will teach your kids the timetables using Lift the Flaps. It's so cool. So this talks about why learning the times tables is interesting, or why it is necessary, why it helps you in life. And then it goes through all the way from the 1 times tables all the way up to the 12 times tables. And then at the back there's this like little chart thing that you can test yourself. This is really cool. This one actually spins. So you can reveal the answers when you spin it. I just think this book is so cool. It actually makes learning the times tables fun. And I remember learning it and I didn't think it was fun at all. See Inside Your Body. Our See Inside series is another Lift the Flap series. It's designed for kids about ages 6 to up. I talked about this in my preschool video too if you watched that. But so this is the digestive system, and it goes all the way through eating to elimination. And it also talks about the respiratory system and the circulatory system and bones and muscles. There's a page on the brain, and it's a really cool, really informative book. We also have a ton of chapter books, so I'm going to just go through some of them really quickly with you. So this is Hey Jack, and this is Billy B. Brown, and these are two series that are for kids that are they can read independently, and the readers, like if you go to the library and you're in the reader section, those books are generally too easy for them. But then if you try to go into the chapter book room where the juvenile fiction books are, a lot of those are too hard for them. These are really good transition books for them. These are what a lot of libraries call like first chapters. But as you can see, there's nice big prints, lots of white space on the page, illustrations throughout. And the other cool thing about these is that these two guys are friends. They live right next to each other, and they're best friends, and they show up in each other's books. So that's really fun and interesting, too. So A Voice for Kansas is about a girl who lives in the Kansas Territory before it was settled. And so that's really cool. It's historical fiction. It's really cool historical fiction. And then this is just a sampling of all of our series chapter books. So this is the Extreme Adventures. This is the first one. These are all set in like really exotic locations. They're really high interest. They have short chapters that are designed to be really engaging to reluctant readers. all-star cheerleaders. These are obviously cheerleaders that, perform, or they take classes in a gym and they go do competitions and stuff like that. Amy Wild, Animal Talker. This is about a girl who moves to a new town and she's really afraid that she's not going to be able to make friends, and her aunt gives her a magic necklace that allows her to talk to animals. Jack Russell is a dog detective. He doesn't talk to people, but he talks to the other dogs and they solve mysteries. Garden of the Empress Cassia. This actually is not a series, but I love this book, so I put it in here. This book is from Australia, and it's about a girl who is a Chinese Australian, and she feels a little bit, she is kind of embarrassed by her family, honestly. And her art teacher gives her this set of pastels that are so amazing that you can draw a picture that people can actually walk into. Oliver Moon is a wizard in training. The Wicket Chronicles are about a kid that lives in an abbey in medieval times, and he's surrounded by monks, and he thinks it's really boring, and then he meets a stone gargoyle that's alive named Perfect, and they go on adventures. Anna Hibiscus is about a girl that lives in Africa with her family. These are really cute. They're just about her time with her family, and they're fun. The Silver Lake Fairy School books and the Alex Milway books. These are really funny and really engaging, and they all have, at the beginning of them, they have several pages of like comic book introductions, like comic strips. And then these two, my last two that I want to talk about, are our illustrated books. So this is, well, I'm going to drop them. This is the Illustrated Wind in the Willows, and this is brand new. And we have two others of these illustrated classics, Heidi and Alice in Wonderland. And as you can see, they have these really pretty pictures throughout. And they're classic stories, so everybody loves them. And then we also have illustrated stories from Shakespeare. These are really neat. They're almost like little kid cliff notes for Shakespeare. But they're written in a really engaging way with illustrations, and it's really simple for the kids to understand. And there is a certain font. When you see this font, it's actually Shakespeare's words. It's taken directly from the plays. And then we have lots in this series. We have illustrated stories from Dickens, from the Greek myths, from Aesop, a lot of these. So those are my best of the best for elementary age. Again, we have a bazillion titles, and I cannot go over all of them. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will see you back on the event page. Thanks so much.